Welcome back to High Stakes. Elevate your betting game by hitting that subscribe button and ensure you never miss out on our daily content. Want exclusive access to premium betting picks? Join our Patreon. Links are waiting for you in the comment section below. Stay ahead of the game with High Stakes. In this video, we'll deliver expert analysis and top-tier betting picks for an exciting slate of NHL matchups featuring St. Louis Blues versus Boston Bruins, New York Islanders versus Seattle Kraken, Edmonton Oilers versus Toronto Maple Leafs, Columbus Blue Jackets versus Montreal Canadiens, Ottawa Senators versus Carolina Hurricanes, New Jersey Devils versus Tampa Bay Lightning, Buffalo Sabres versus Philadelphia Flyers, San Jose Sharks versus Pittsburgh Penguins. Tune in for in-depth insights and predictions designed to guide your betting decisions. St. Louis Blues versus Boston Bruins. In their last 5 games, both teams are averaging 2.2 goals per game, making them closely matched in terms of offensive output. While Jordan Binnington has faced some struggles this season, he remains a reliable goaltender overall. The Bruins, however, aren't the same dominant force they were in previous years. Given this, expect the St. Louis Blues to cover the puck line here. Prediction: St. Louis Blues plus 1.5 goals. Both teams have experienced some inconsistency from their goalies this season, with Jordan Kyrou and David Pastrnak leading their respective offenses. While these teams are putting pressure on opposing goaltenders, the defenses have faltered. The Blues have allowed 5.0 goals per game over their last 3, while the Bruins have given up 4.5 goals in their last 2 outings. With both sides struggling defensively, look for a high-scoring game. Prediction: over 5.5 goals. Islanders versus Seattle Kraken. While the two teams may have different rosters, they play a very similar style of hockey. In their 6 head-to-head matchups since the Kraken's inception, Seattle holds a strong 4-2 record, including shootout victories in the last 2 meetings. The Islanders have been solid on the road, while the Kraken have thrived at home. With Seattle riding a 3-game home-winning streak and Joey Daccord playing at an elite level, expect the Kraken to come out on top in this one. Prediction: Seattle to win. A lot of the focus will be on the goaltending duel between Ilya Sorokin and Daccord, and rightfully so. However, in 4 of their last 5 matchups, at least one team has scored for goals, with their most recent game in Seattle producing 7 goals. For the Islanders, the over has hit in 7 of their last 10 games, averaging just under 4 goals per game in their last 5, while the Kraken are 5-5 in their last 10 games, with 12 goals scored in their current 3-game home streak. Keep it simple. Expect another high-scoring affair. Prediction: over 5.5 goals. Maple Leafs versus Edmonton Oilers. While Canada boasts several talented teams in the NHL, these two represent the country's strongest hopes for Stanley Cup, and with some of the league's top players, this matchup promises to be another thrilling contest. In their last 10 head-to-head meetings, the Maple Leafs have dominated with a 7-3 record, including a 4-1 record in their last 5 games in Toronto, where they outscored Edmonton 23-15. In the 2024-25 season, the Maple Leafs have been tough to beat at home, posting a 7-3-0 record in their first 10 games. While Edmonton has performed well on the road with a 5-2-0 record, Toronto's goaltending duo, both in career-best form, should make the difference in this one, especially with Stuart Skinner's struggles. Prediction: Toronto to win. Though both teams have not quite been at their offensive best this season, with neither allowing more than 3.20 goals per game, this matchup will likely come down to the goaltending battle. For the Oilers, the under has hit in 7 of their last 10 games, with only 2 instances of allowing 4 or more goals during that stretch. The Maple Leafs have also leaned towards the under, going 6-3-1 in their last 10, allowing just 2.30 goals per game in that stretch. Keep it simple. Expect a lower-scoring affair. Prediction: under 7 goals. Columbus Blue Jackets versus Montreal Canadiens. The Montreal Canadiens find themselves as significant favorites, -146, hosting the Columbus Blue Jackets on the second night of a back-to-back. However, the Habs have been in poor form, going 1-6-1 over their last 8 games, and their defensive woes make it difficult to trust them as heavy favorites. Montreal's defense ranks near the bottom of the NHL, conceding 3.76 goals per game with a dreadful .867 team save percentage, second worst in the league. The Blue Jackets, while far from a dominant team, have shown signs of life, including an impressive 6-2 victory over the Penguins on Friday. Offensively, Columbus has been marginally better than Montreal, averaging 3.1 goals per game compared to the Canadiens' 2.7. Defensively, the Blue Jackets hold a slight edge as well, with a 3.40 GAA and a .876 team save percentage. With a plus-money opportunity and Montreal struggles, backing the Blue Jackets offers good value. Prediction: Columbus Blue Jackets moneyline, plus 130. On the total, this game features two of the NHL's weakest defensive teams. Montreal ranks last in GAA and near the bottom in save percentage, while Columbus isn't far behind in either category. With Daniil Tarasov 3.89 GAA, .865 SV%, likely starting for the Blue Jackets and the Canadiens continuing to leak goals, this game has all the makings of a high-scoring affair. Both teams are prone to defensive lapses, and the offenses should capitalize. Prediction: over 6.5 goals, plus 100. Expect a high-scoring barn burner as two struggling defenses take the ice. Ottawa Senators versus Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina is undoubtedly the stronger team, but goaltending concerns open the door for Ottawa to cover the puck line in this matchup. The Senators have been playing solid hockey and should be able to exploit Hurricanes goaltender Spencer Martin, who has struggled in his limited NHL appearances. While Carolina's high-powered offense, averaging 4 goals per game, should ensure they find the back of the net frequently, this game sets up to be closer than the odds suggest. Expect a high-scoring affair, with Ottawa keeping it within 1 goal. Prediction: Ottawa plus 1.5 goals. The Senators' offense can capitalize on Carolina's goaltending issues, making this a tighter contest. With Martin in net for Carolina, the over 6 goals is an excellent play. Carolina boasts one of the NHL's best offenses and will likely put up a significant number, but Ottawa's offense can respond effectively. While Linus Ullmark is solid, this has the potential to be a 4-3 or 5-4 type of game. The Senators' inconsistency in hitting overs, 6.82, is balanced by the Hurricanes' offensive firepower, making the over a strong bet given the circumstances. Prediction: over 6 goals. Both teams should contribute to a high-scoring game, driven by offensive prowess and goaltending questions. Ottawa Senators versus Carolina Hurricanes. Carolina is undoubtedly the stronger team, but goaltending concerns open the door for Ottawa to cover the puck line in this matchup. The Senators have been playing solid hockey and should be able to exploit Hurricanes goaltender Spencer Martin, who has struggled in his limited NHL appearances. While Carolina's high-powered offense, averaging 4 goals per game, should ensure they find the back of the net frequently, this game sets up to be closer than the odds suggest. Expect a high-scoring affair, with Ottawa keeping it within 1 goal. Prediction: Ottawa plus 1.5 goals. The Senators' offense can capitalize on Carolina's goaltending issues, making this a tighter contest. With Martin in net for Carolina, the over 6 goals is an excellent play. Carolina boasts one of the NHL's best offenses and will likely put up a significant number, but Ottawa's offense can respond effectively. While Linus Ullmark is solid, this has the potential to be a 4-3 or 5-4 type of game. The Senators' inconsistency in hitting overs, 6.82, is balanced by the Hurricanes' offensive firepower, making the over a strong bet given the circumstances. Prediction: over 6 goals. Both teams should contribute to a high-scoring game, driven by offensive prowess and goaltending questions. New Jersey Devils versus Tampa Bay Lightning. The Tampa Bay Lightning have historically dominated this matchup, with an 8-2-0 record in their last 10 games against the Devils. At home, the Lightning are strong, boasting a 4-1-1 record this season. Meanwhile, the Devils have had a solid start to the season, but will face one of the league's top goaltenders in Andrei Vasilevsky. Conversely, Jacob Markstrom has struggled in his career against the Lightning, with a 5.62 record, a 3.38 GAA, and a .881 save percentage in 14 games. Tampa Bay's home ice advantage and the Devils' potential struggles against elite goaltending make the Lightning the better pick in this contest. Prediction: Tampa Bay Lightning moneyline. Tampa Bay's solid home record and Vasilevsky's presence in net should lead to a win. Regarding the total, Tampa Bay has a home over/under record of 1-6 this season, indicating a tendency for lower scoring games. While New Jersey has been effective against weak goaltending, they've struggled to score against top-tier netminders. With Vasilevsky back for the Lightning and Markstrom in net for the Devils, the game is poised for a defensive battle. Even if Markstrom concedes multiple goals, a low-scoring contest seems likely. Prediction: under 6.5 goals. Expect a more conservative, goalie-driven game, keeping the scoreline under the total. Buffalo Sabres versus Philadelphia Flyers. Buffalo has had the upper hand against Philadelphia in recent matchups, boasting a 7-3-0 record in their last 10 meetings. The Sabres' offense has been solid this season, ranking 13th in goals per game and scoring 4 or more goals in 6 of their last 10 contests. Conversely, the Flyers have struggled on both ends of the ice. Their goaltending ranks 28th in goals allowed per game, and their offense has been lackluster, ranking 22nd in goals per game and 28th in shots per game. With their offensive edge and recent success against the Flyers, Buffalo is well-positioned to secure a victory. Prediction: Buffalo Sabres moneyline. Buffalo's offensive firepower and Philadelphia's defensive struggles make the Sabres the better pick in this matchup. This contest also has the makings of a high-scoring affair. Philadelphia's defensive issues align with Buffalo's ability to score, and the over has hidden 7 of the last 10 meetings between these teams. With Buffalo's offense clicking and the Flyers' defensive vulnerabilities, the total should surpass 6 goals. Prediction: over 6 goals. Expect both teams to contribute to a high-scoring game, with Buffalo's offense leading the charge. San Jose Sharks versus Pittsburgh Penguins. The San Jose Sharks continue to struggle this season, making them one of the weakest teams in the NHL. Their offense has been almost non-existent, ranking 31st in goals per game and scoring 3 or fewer goals in 8 of their last 10 games. Defensively, they've been just as poor, ranking 26th in goals against per game and allowing the second most shots per game in the league. Playing in Pittsburgh, the Penguins have a strong opportunity to dominate and win convincingly. Prediction: Pittsburgh Penguins minus 1.5 puck line. The Penguins should take advantage of San Jose's weak all-around play to secure a multi-goal victory at home. While Pittsburgh has a clear edge in this matchup, their offense hasn't been stellar this season, ranking 21st in goals per game and scoring 3 or fewer goals in 9 of their last 10 outings. Combine this with San Jose's lack of scoring ability, and this game is likely to stay under the total. Prediction: under 6.5 goals. Expect a lower scoring game as both teams struggle to generate offense consistently.